When I thought about like what I most enjoyed growing up, it was going to my family's cabin and being outdoors in the environment. And so I wanted the work that I did to be involved in continuing to protect the environment.
It's consolidated, right? It has pressure on top.
University of Michigan just has such a great program for civil and environmental engineering. And when I met with different academic advisors, I really liked the work that Lucard Raskin was doing, looking at biofilms and trying to be protective of public health.
That's awesome. Lud's actually one of my professors right now for my engineering lab.
Cool. When I was a graduate student, I was the TA for that lab and went to the Ann Arbor wastewater treatment plant and collected samples and took them in my car to the labs.
How did you decide on grad school?
I wasn't ready to be done with school yet, right? I was enjoying it and having fun and really liked the learning still and thought, I want to learn more to be better at this job.
I saw that you were involved in the lab and involved in the lab as well. And so I'm looking forward to that main aspect of talking with community leaders, talking with the community and figuring out best ways to solve these issues that are, hurting the communities today.
Yeah, I would say the work we did in Guatemala really was the highlight. We built these biosand filters and implemented them into schools. And that was an incredible learning experience. We built them with the community. So they spoke Quechua, and my Spanish is just okay, so it was 2 languages removed. But once we did water quality testing and they could see the petri dishes and the bacteria, right, the fecal and total coliform testing we did, and we could explain okay, this is your rainwater, this is your boiled water, this is what's coming out of the biosave filter, here's the river. You could tell based on people's reactions that they were getting it, and it was helping them understand that connection. So I've taken those lessons learned into what I do now. I work for Brown and Caldwell. It's an environmental consulting firm. I work on projects all over the country. I've actually worked with the same company all the 12 years since I graduated. So I started out as a staff engineer doing drinking water and wastewater projects and doing more kind of field work and sampling and, learning. Now I'm more focused on drinking water and recycled water for potable and indirect potable reuse. I'm the pilot study lead for the Portland Water Bureau. Currently, the city of Portland's water supply is unfiltered, but they've gotten cryptosporidium hits in their watershed and are now adding filtration system. So I've been helping with a team of people, great people that I'm working with, to inform a new greenfield 145 MGD water treatment plant. I don't think, I could have foreseen all the opportunities that I've had.
Yeah, for me, jumping from high school to college, that was a big step from looking how I was in high school to being at the University of Michigan and the stuff that I wanted to get involved in. Every time someone asks, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years, 15? I don't know.
That's a hard question.
Yeah.
I don't know if I know either. You don't have to have the whole future, laid out. I know lots of people who are, whether similar to me or even later on, that are still figuring it out, and that's okay.
What would you say would be the main advice you'd give to students in environmental engineering to get involved with these things after they leave Michigan, whether it be from their undergrad or their graduate degrees?
I found a lot of value from getting my graduate degree, and in Michigan, and I think that really gave me a leg up to do the type of work that I wanted to do. And so that was a huge benefit. You're absolutely doing the right thing by looking at internships. I did several internships throughout my undergrad and between undergrad and grad school to try to figure out what part of, environmental engineering do I want to do. I stressed out a lot about where my future was going and where my future was taking me, and, the options with jobs and employers. And I think I stressed out too much. You can try something, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Don't worry. It's going to work out just fine. And you're going to have a lot of fun doing it.